I've been watching a lot of Game Grumps lately, and I've been just kind of well, mostly just been doing that, I suppose, and I've been playing some games. I think I'm gonna start playing a few more games so I can do more reviews on them. But I'm partway through Donkey Kong 64. I'm thinking of starting up and trying to finish my views on the Midway Arcade Treasures Collection. And I'm getting some music going. Also, I've been thinking of doing a well, that ASMR album might be coming out soon. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of working on that a bit. And then the last thing is that I'm working on another ASMR thing. It's going to combine sounds with music and possibly speaking. So that will be pretty cool. And I don't know. I'm not sure what else to do, really, because it's. I'm not sure if I want to release those. Like this is gonna be a lot like Homage to Water is what that one's gonna be like. So if you haven't heard that, definitely go hear that. It's kind of funny that I'm giving this information out, and it's supposed to be inaudible, but it definitely might be audible. I'm just assuming that most of what you'll be hearing are just the mouth sounds, pretty much, but then again, people are used to seeing the inaudible whisper tag, so if they see mouth sounds, they'll probably think it's going to be weird and or gross, so I'm probably not going to do those. I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, I'll be doing a little bit more. So I'm doing an homage to Air, and I'm planning on it being kind of neat, but I haven't done any of the music for it yet. But I'm assuming it's going to be like the other video of it, about 10 minutes long or so. I don't think it would be as good as Homage to Water, because that one took a lot of work and combined a lot of cool things, and I'm not as big a fan of the air sounds as and of the water sounds. But if you like the sound of air, then you may enjoy it. If you like that kind of white noise to help you relax and to sleep, it should definitely help. So I'm going to be recording something for that still, and hopefully that all comes together really nicely. I'm just trying to so I might acquire a few more sounds or something for it, but it's going to be interesting, and I don't know. I might do some more actual keyboard stuff, but it just comes as it comes. I'm not planning on doing a bunch, and I'm really trying to get a really good album going. I have a song, Neon Wave, for the album Neon Waves. Holds Overhead, and that one turned out really well, and I want to try to keep that level of quality for a bunch of songs, so I'm not going to be just putting everything onto the Neon Waves album. I'm going to be kind of rationing it out, and changing of the original Star Wars films. It was a great example where they brought that up, and they kind of asked in the documentary, The People versus George Lucas, they were talking about, and trying to kind of make the argument that once you give up your art and you give it to someone else, like you once you put it out there and it's out there for years and years and people love it and grow up with it and see it for what it was, they only think of it one way, because even if it wasn't intended to be that way in your head, when it comes out to people, they love it so much, they feel like they could never even imagine it any other way. And when you change it and make it a different way, you're taking away from them, because that's the way they remember it. And it's to them it's a masterpiece. Well, to the person who made it, in that case George Lucas, it was not completed. There was more things that could be done now. So I can definitely understand wanting to redo things, and as I said, I have the freedom to do that because at least a lot more freedom to do it without feeling any guilt. It's because, like, I think he had I would say that he had every right to do it. He had the rights to change that. Obviously he did, because he owns Star Wars. It's his. But I mean, he didn't how do I put this? I mean, he had the rights, and legally, and I think morally he had the right to do it, I guess, but I just feel like he was doing it for himself, and he didn't think about the people when he did it, and that's the thing that really bothers people, so that kind of sucks. So I can see both sides, really, but I mean, you can't really blame him that much for it, so. And with me, barely anybody looks at my stuff now, although I'm starting to get a small following. I have almost 100 subscribers, which for YouTube standards probably isn't huge, but I really enjoy it. And God, sorry if this whisper has become more audible, but I really think that, like, a lot of the stuff